Dun, 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 dun.
Here we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you
Welcome,
all.
welcome. Yay.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hey, I hope everybody's having a great day. One more day till it's Friday. Woo!
Woo-woo. 4th of July.
Is everybody going to wear black on the 4th of July? That's what they're asking us to do.
Oh, for
The, yeah.
I'll hand out voter registration cards.
Yeah.
Well, I have a house full of pets, so the 4th of July is our least favorite holiday.
Me too. I've never liked it. Doesn't matter when. Yeah.
And the people just go crazy with the fireworks that go on for days, and my animals are afraid. I'm like,
I know. I know. Yep. I've got 4 of them, so I understand. And they're not, fortunately, the big one's deaf. So, I mean, that's not fortunate for her, but it's fortunate for us because she can't hear that. So that's all right. But anyway.
Yeah, and 1 year we a little he was a silver schnauzer, and he had a tag on him, but we live out in the boondocks.
Right.
And this little dog came up with a leash on.
Oh.
And his tag was from the animal shelter in Ardmore, where he got his shots. I called it, and the lady lived in Hilton, which is even further away from me, and I called her, and she was like, he's run away all these times. But I'm like, you don't understand. You are 3 hours from me, and it was after 4th of July that he showed up. It was like the day after, and I'm like, where the heck?
Well, one of my little dogs ran away a number of years ago, and somebody picked that little dog up like 7 miles up the road.
Yeah.
I don't know how, and I thought somebody must have picked her up and dumped her off. I don't know. But it's surprising how they will go, especially when they're frightened.
Yeah.
They just keep going.
And you don't really want to leave a leash on them because it's so easy for them to strangle themselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And so that was what I was thinking. How did this dog get
with a leash?
Like an hour and a half to 2 hours away by road,
right,
without getting hung on something,
or if even running across the street, if a car stepped on the leash, a car was on the leash, he could have,
crazy.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
It's getting a little dark.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
you just got to be careful.
Animals and noises never mix. And
no,
the
they don't.
vibration and
sharp noises anyway.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Men and little boys love fireworks.
Not all.
Enough of them. Enough.
In my neck of the woods, a lot of them like the fireworks, but they like it from this to shooting up in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Katie's neck of the woods too. Yes. Oh well. Well, anyway, everybody have a safe and wonderful 4th of July, and be very careful out there. You're loved here. Let's say hello to some folks. So we got Craig and Keeper and Pierrette, and hi, Carolyn Adams.
Purple Elephant. I had a great session with Deb, the Purple Elephant, yesterday.
Good.
Yeah, we had a great time. It was
That's
really
wonderful. She's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. She really is. Yeah.
Very, very big psychic reader. Very lots of good things in front of her.
Did you see Lupita S's question right above Deb H?
Let's see. I didn't get that far down yet. Let's see. I get Tony Stokes. I get.
Go up.
Okay. Lupita. Okay. Lupita. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Deb H. Reno. Nancy Riker.
Hi, Nancy Riker.
Yeah.
Hi, Mama Bear and Swampy, and let's see if who else? Keeper.
Yeah.
I guess I said it.
Terry's here.
Terry's here. Carolyn Adams.
Yeah.
Jan's Free. Marlene. Woohoo! I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, it's inadvertent, and I send you love. Absolutely. Oh, it's Canada Day tomorrow. There you go. You guys, that's right. You guys get it 3 days before we do. I hope it's okay. So I heard something today that kind of blew my mind. And I don't know anything more about it except that, Kate, she watches Dr. Skirbo, who is a chiropractor in Massachusetts. She does astrology.
Yeah.
She said the planetary placement tomorrow will be exactly the same as it was on January 6, 2021.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
be careful out there.
Yeah.
It's not to live in fear, but just be careful. Watch yourself and watch your back. Yeah. I don't know what will happen. Hopefully nothing.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, it's always good to have your radar.
It definitely is.
And
Definitely
if
is.
you're not, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it.
That's right. That's right. Hi, Valerie, and hello, M. Steve. It's good to see you too. How are you, Valerie? I'm going to be on Valerie's channel tomorrow at Illumination Portal. We're going to be talking about how to live in times of chaos. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah.
Cute.
And then I'll have Lady Saul is coming back on Saturday. So that's exciting.
I meant to watch that. Was that a good show?
She's very good at what she does. She really is. Yes,
good.
she is.
Well, that's
so
great.
She's going to come on maybe once every couple of weeks and do her reading.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm
looking forward to it.
So what's going on? Thayer, you going to be on any other shows?
Not right now.
Not
that I know of. Not yet.
Okay.
But, all right. Having a good time.
Right.
Yep.
Mark, anything else besides your Monday show with
a couple of little short announcements. I'm going on Purple Elephant, Deb H's channel.
Yeah.
Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, after the week. And that's going to be fun. I'm excited to meet her and, talk with her. And then the next 2 Mondays, Debbie's not going to be here.
Okay.
So Andrea from Lilac Lander, she's going to fill in for her on my channel when we do animal readings on the next 2 Mondays. So I'm really excited that she just confirmed that with me, and I'm
awesome. So she's the one who brought me here.
Me too. She's the one that really. I chose my starting day while I was on a Zoom with her in a reading.
Yeah. Good for you.
Then she motivated me to go ahead and do it, And
do it. Yeah. She's good at that. She's very good at that. Yeah.
Yeah. And she has a nice connection to the animals and Mother Earth. So I'm.
She does. She's a beautiful person.
She really is.
Yeah. And Katie, what about you? What are you up to, girl?
Well, tomorrow I go on Deanne Shieldman Tarot's channel to work. Me and her are going to do politics, and we were like, so yeah, we're gonna do some politics, and my on my Tuesday night show, and that's at 6 o'clock Central Time on Deanne Shieldman Tarot's channel.
Okay.
And on my channel, Kathleen J. Lightworker, there on Tuesday at 7:30 Central Time, I have Chrissy from Footprint Tarot.
Oh, everybody's got to meet Chrissy. If you haven't met Chrissy from Footprint Tarot, please, she is so fun. I love her. She's from down under.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, that's great, Kathleen. I'm glad to hear that. Thayer, you are a wonderful guest, Deb says, and Tony wants to know, saw that painting. Tell anybody that doesn't know what that painting represents.
Well, this is my part of my psychic painting series, where I do psychic readings and do abstract. This is an early one, and it follows me around. Yellow is my color. But I do psychic paintings like I do readings, psychic readings.
Yep. She did one for me.
Yep.
I love it.
So,
great. So if anybody wants a psychic painting done, just email Thayer at ThayerBoo2@gmail.com.
Yep.
and I'll write it here in the chat.
Yep.
And Mark is Spirit Whisperer, and Kathleen J. Lightworker is Katie.
Had the sneezes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all right, Katie. All right, so let's jump on in here. And yes, thank my moderators. I want to make sure I thank. I'm going to tell you this. It's really hard to read more than, let's say, 8 of these, because it takes a little bit of time for the mediums to get in and get themselves acclimated and so on. And we usually do this about an hour. So I've got 8 already. Once I do the 8, if we have any time, I might be able to take an extra one. But right now, I have Keeper, Marlene, Kiba, Nancy Riker, Carolyn, let's see, Tony, Lupita. So I guess I have 7. I can take one more right now, but that's it. Okay. So moderators, if you wouldn't mind putting that in the chat every once in a while, I would really appreciate it. All right. So we got Keeper here. An old friend reached out to Keeper. Should I give him a second chance? What do you feel about it? Keeper, do we have a first name of this old friend? That would be helpful. And I will let them know.
Well, my first question, Keeper, for you is, what was your gut reaction? If how,
yeah.
How do you, I mean, it's really how you feel about it. I got a yes, check it out. But keep your hat on.
Julian, his name is Julian.
Julian.
Okay.
Oh, I love that name. Yeah.
Thank you, Keeper.
Well, I got this card. I kept chasing it whenever I was shuffling my cards and looking at the questions a while ago, because I just brought up the questions and I was trying to see something, because I'm very slow.
That's all right.
This card, it fell out once and I got it. And then I was shuffling along and it fell out again. So I thought, okay, we will leave this card. We will leave this card. But this is the diplomat. He's very, very charming. But this card is also known as, the false lover card. And with that in mind, you need to be very studious, very detail oriented when you go into this situation. Not be afraid to walk away. Like, that is, you need to look at the truth, the signs, and pay attention to what's going on. And you need to only be concerned with your own comfort. So I'm thinking, it is a situation to where that they have hurt you severely, and you need to gauge whether or not they can make enough of a difference in their personality for you to trust them, because trust is earned before it is given.
Good.
So,
good advice.
Keeper reminds me, I was a keeper for 30 years.
You were, Mark.
I get, the fact that he's reaching out, is like trying to present an olive branch. But I get the 4 of Cups, which is perhaps not the offer you might be expecting or thinking. So the meeting might not be exactly what you're thinking it's about, or something like that. But in addition to that, I got Armadillo. And this armadillo card says, uh, a cautious creature of the forest, and it says, boundaries. So I think if you meet up, you want to keep your bound. It's kind of like what Kathleen was saying to you. Keep yourself protected. You might go to kind of bring more of a completion or a change. But then I finally got the Wheel of Fortune. So, it can kind of go either way. But I think don't drop your boundaries, or don't don't fall into whatever. Yeah, Thayer.
One glass of wine only. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
And as Randy Newman says, keep your hat on.
Yeah.
Leave your hat on, and see what happens.
Yeah.
But I would say for the next 3 dates, one glass, one drink.
There you go.
There you go. I think that's Mark. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Is that what? That's sort of what I was getting.
No, I get that. That was exactly like what I'm thinking. You want to keep your drawers on. Don't rush too fast.
Yeah.
And don't be fooled by old behavior or something like that.
Yeah. So I got here bearing fruit, which means maybe you'll go out, as these fine folks have always also said. It could bear fruit, but I think if it does, it's going to take a while, because I think you need to know for sure that what's going on is real, or, but I got the cupcake. And so, and instead of, you can have 3 or 4 of these, just no wine, but it says here to treat yourself. If he wants to take you out to eat, or have a glass of wine, or whatever it is, go for it. It doesn't hurt to do that. But yes, I agree with the boundaries. I was seeing that as well, that boundaries need to be honored. Yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, just always remember that the Knight of Cups is the charming one, and then he's going to walk away and be charming with the next woman.
Yep. He asked her out this weekend, so and that. Yep. I would say there's nothing wrong with that.
Go have fun.
And you've got your own intuition. Yeah, you've got your own intuition. You should be able to figure out, once you're together again, what you feel. Yeah.
I'd probably go on the date.
I would.
Yeah, I would too.
Why not?
Make him pay.
And then see.
Right.
Yeah.
I do see it bearing fruit. Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe we've all just been locked up too long, but we're going, date. No.
Date. Oh my God. We have been locked up too long, Mark. Right. All right. So Marlene's wondering if there's any messages she needs to know about at this time.
I'm seeing, right when I asked that question, I'm seeing a woman, either a mother or a grandmother, who came right in. She's sitting with you. She likes to sit with you and advise you, or just be there with you. I'm hearing, I'm seeing an image of reading a book and meditation and slowing down and focusing in on just being alive right now, not anything about the chaos that's going on. I think because it's the mother energy coming in. Enjoy being alive. Enjoy the blueberry pie. Enjoy the flowers. Enjoy the summer, and slow way down. That's what I'm getting. Very much like what I see a mother hugging a child in the summertime. Go out and have some fun.
I'm getting the same kind of mother thing, but what I'm hearing is be careful of the heat. Be careful of the heat, and to to um she's saying that you need to talk. There's something you need to get off your chest. You need to talk to I don't know who it is, but um it's somebody that you keep thinking about, and um then it gets pushed aside and you keep thinking about them. She said that you need to contact them. You need to talk. There's something that you haven't you've been putting off, or something that you just has just been. It's not necessarily that you're so dreading over it that you shoved it away. It's just that it's not a big thing right at this moment, but you need to. Maybe it could become a big thing. I don't know. What you get, Mark?
First of all, Geek Hillbilly, I'm roasting here in Frankfort, Kentucky, too. It's really hot.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
I'm too hot-blooded for the heat, I'm always hot. I'm never that person going, turn down the air. No, not me. I'm always like,
You get a monster fan to put in front of it.
Yeah.
So you have menopause. Get it?
I actually do, and I'm not even joking. I've had it since I was about 57. Where I'll just have these overwhelming flashes of heat where I think I'm just going to
wow.
go dead, and then they'll just disappear for no apparent reason. And during it, I mean, it's like sweat and what is happening. So I don't know.
It's your feminine side, Mark.
I guess, but I could, I could do without it.
Okay.
You ladies can keep that one. Okay. I mean, like I was tuning in, and then I've been. What I like to do is draw some cards to see how it coincides with what I'm hearing, ahead of time. Mm-hmm. And it's fun today because I'm drawing from different decks. But because what I heard, first of all, it's sort of a general message that I received. Yesterday I did a video with Pan about what's going on today and all that kind of stuff. So some of that, they're saying again for you. And that's just simply, I feel like you've been getting in touch a little bit more strongly with your higher self, or your, higher senses and things like that. Maybe you've been focusing on it a little bit more than usual, just your connection to source. This card is divine consciousness, but that connection. And that's what we were talking about in the video, just reminding yourself of that connection and kind of keeping it in your conscious mind to help you stay grounded and stable right now. And that's really for all of us, because you just have to be careful not to get knocked off balance. And then the old armadillo came out again about boundaries. I feel like just staying in the light and keeping that around you, and living in that truth, as much as possible. Yeah. And don't let everybody's negativity and opinions break through your boundaries to get to you. And then finally, just the Two of Coins, which, we're all going through a lot of balancing. It's not really showing you right now. Because there's a lot of, as we all know, a lot of negativity and kind of, rising to the surface. And that's on purpose. That's a part of the plan. To be flushed out so that you can see what's real and what's true. And during that, it can be sometimes, and for some people, or a lot of us, it can be overwhelming just seeing all of that flush to the surface. So, it's important to try to stay balanced. And the way you do that is just stay focused with the Creator and have faith that in the end, everything will turn out for the highest of everyone concerned. You just hold on to that idea, and that helps you calm down and remember why you came here in the first place. It was
Beautiful.
to help us all calm down
Mm-hmm.
and hold on, as we go through it. Okay, that was a lot.
Well, I kind of got that, you need to cut away I got the knife, so cut away the parts that of doubt that you may or may not have, and really use your microphone, use your platform in order to express yourself, because that's going to be very needed. And right now, the time is coming up, and it's coming up to the right time for you to do that, Marlene. So I'm seeing, a cutting away, and your voice is needed desperately, and it's the right time. And we do need every light worker we can have out there, stepping up to the plate. So, and you are one of them. Very good light workers that we see all the time. So thank you, Marlene. Thank you so much.
I'm also hearing journaling.
Okay. All right. I've got a lot of questions here, but I have something I want to look at, and then I'll get back to your questions. I promise everybody. But Steve said that a thought occurred that might be of interest for all. Is it possible to look at a past decision and see what the alternative outcome might have been?
I think so.
I think we tend to look at past decisions and say, why didn't I do that? But I don't know that we really would know what the outcome would be.
Well, I'll tell you a story. I was out in Cerritos at the horse shelter, and I had one of those flashes of enlightenment. And I saw my scene at the horse shelter like a fan. Like each side of the fan had a different, it would be like we're all sitting here with these clothes on in this conversation, but the next fold, we would be sitting here with different clothes on, maybe talking about something a little bit differently.
So alternative universe, really.
Yeah. It's like, you see the Star Trek, all the different Star Treks, and there's different things happening.
Yeah.
So there is a place where a decision might have been different, and the impact, either negative or positive, would go along the different dimensions. The energy of the impact would. So, and also a decision that you might think is wrong, if you're thinking about it, becomes a reflection educational tool of maybe how you could have reacted better with love, and remake that decision. Because there is no, and I think, there's a lot of decisions I wish I had changed.
There are, but isn't every decision the right one for what we need to grow?
Well, I've read the question over and over, and I think what he's saying is, is it possible to psychically look at a past decision and
I
see
agree.
what the alternative outcome might have been? And I think it's possible, but I don't think I should do it, because I would get very drawn down, especially when I was depressed about, I just missed a bad, and I ought to see what I could really drive myself crazy.
Because even bad decisions put you on the path that you're supposed to be on, right?
Exactly.
Mark, any thoughts?
I kind of agree with Kathleen. You probably could, but I don't think I would, because I tend to agree that it's better to be focused in the present as much as possible, and that our decisions are the decisions. They're not really good or bad. We just
we learn from all of them.
That's right. And you could probably go in there and see another possibility, but it's sort of like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Because now
I like the question, though. I like the question, because we really do wallow in that. Oh, if I'd only
regret.
If I'd only done it.
So maybe it's not possible, because we would really be more miserable than we already are.
If it's a life contract an important decision, the situation will come up again.
Very true.
Yes,
And if you have not learned,
Right. Oh yeah, they always come back if you have.
it will come. It's sort of like, you know, always having the bad boyfriend. You
Right,
know,
right.
like why do I
Yeah.
like, you know, out of 20
Why
guys,
do I keep picking the wrong
I'm
men?
gonna
Yeah.
pick the narcissistic drunk. Okay, you know,
Right.
so that's something also to be very aware of. That whether you got the pink or blue bandana, go back and get the pink one. No one cares.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's a good excuse to go shopping as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
Kiba wonders if Marcia and Kiba will visit Santorini, Greece, and Jerusalem. I tell you what, Kiba, if you do, you must invite me. That's where I would love to go is Santorini. I absolutely, it's that white building with the blue, beautiful roof. Oh my God. Oh. There you go, Geek. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, I'll do this.
Hi, Marby. It's good to see you. And Gail K. Thanks for being here.
I'm not getting a no.
Okay.
I'm getting a
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm
I
not,
get universe says yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Universe says yes. Yep.
I went through different decks, completely different decks, and I just drew one card. I shuffled and drew one card. This is the Six of Wands, the victory card. This is the Four of Wands, the celebration card.
Ooh.
There's not a much clearer
like
message than that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. And so I got really positive too. I got the Tree of Life, which makes me think you and your mom going together, the family tree. And it's got a, you know, look how beautiful it is. It's like a great experience. And then from the other deck, I got the world, and it looks like, you know, a map.
The
and
world is open. Yeah.
There we go with traveling. So I'm going to say
there you go.
They were
And
all positive. Yes.
Where are your sneakers?
I pulled a timing card, and it says, avoid distractions, increase your focus, prioritize, hurry. So I think you're supposed to get ready to make, you know, to do this. And it's very important that, you know, you get on it. So check into it. Check into, you know, how much it costs, where you would stay, things like that. You're welcome, Kiba. You're welcome. I hope you do. You'll have to come on the show and tell us all about it.
Yeah. We want follow-up.
Yeah.
Somebody went on a date or didn't decide not to go on a date last time. I want to hear about that. Let's see. Can I get a message?
All right. So Nancy Riker wonders if we can give her a message from her angel guides. I gotta go check on him. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm feeling like they're ready to answer your questions, but they need the question that they're available. They're saying, we are available. What do you want to know?
Cool.
That's what I got right away. And I think you could probably do that through automatic writing, or, you know, write out your questions, see what comes. Yeah, I feel like they're all kind of like, well, what do you want? You know, like a waitress. Would you like cheese with that burger? So I mean, that's a little bit of a flop, but that's what first came into my mind.
Wow.
Just a second.
Well, if you, I'll go ahead and go, Mark.
Yes, please.
Um, what I am seeing is you need more confidence. You need more confidence deep inside. You you get too much into your mind, and you you need to balance your male and feminine sides of your nature. You know, everybody talks about the divine masculine and the divine feminine, but in reality, it's just we have to know when to push forward and when to accept that we cannot push forward at this moment. So it's in that feeling for balance. It's in that feeling for balance that you are going. It's like a big like like I pulled a card on it because I couldn't figure out how to say it, and it's Wheel of Fortune. So it means,
Oh,
by balancing that, you can change your fate. Is is what I got from that when I pulled the Wheel of Fortune. You know, we talk about things being a toss of fate, but when I was so, it's like it's going to be a big thing to you. And so many times, by not having confidence in ourselves, by not knowing, well, I should I push now or push later, that is the key that unlocks so many doors. So it's not it's being aware of the fact where that all of a sudden you think, oh gosh, I'm a bulldozer. I'm acting like a bulldozer, and then at other times you're like, I have this is a situation I have got to take care of, and I got to figure out how to do it because this is not going to, you're you're not bulldozing that stuff all the way. So that's what I'm talking about by balancing your masculine and feminine side to take action when necessary. When something is out of your control, give it to spirit.
wow. Very good.
Ready?
So,
Oh, go
Nancy,
ahead.
oh, I just have a quick one. I have an angel card and it says, Archangel Azrael says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So I believe that they are around you. And remember, do is call them in just like you would your angels and your guides. But all you have to do really for your ancestors is think about them and they come in. So go ahead, Mark.
Um, well, I got the Justice card, and
Ooh.
you might, identify quite a bit with justice and truth and fairness. This card's more about the picture on it, I think, for you. And it's like really standing in your power as a strong woman with her own truth, her own sense of what truth and justice is. It's kind of like when needed, pull in that badass female energy that
There we go. Yep,
sometimes you're a little timid about being. But I love this card. Isn't it great? I mean,
it is. It's wonderful.
is she
Yep.
going to get justice or what? And
Yeah.
then I hear, when you remember that, there'll be more reasons for celebration. That empowerment from being who you are is a cause for celebration. And this is the Three of Cups. And then we get it, Spirit. We get it. I even changed the decks, but boundaries.
It's the message for the day.
So, remember to keep your boundaries up, and that
Yeah.
just, stay protected. Don't let other people pull you down.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yep. Wow. Awesome. All right. Carolyn, Grandpa Kurt told you, I think it was last time, that you have the Ascended Masters around you. Which ones, and do they have a message? So I pulled a couple of cards for you, and I'll let the others also answer as well. But look what I pulled first, Ascended Masters.
Wow.
And they are devoted spirits with specific intentions. And I have here that Archangel Haniel is with you right now. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So it was right now, you're very sensitive, but sensitive can also be sensitive in the ability to hear or see or whatever else you have. But they definitely are with you. And remember that they come in and help you with different things. So some days you may have one and some days you may have another. Today it's sensitivity that it's asking you or telling you that that's around you.
I got also that they're there to help you, Carolyn. I know that you love doing the ancestry and following energies that go back in families. And they're actually there to assist you in your curiosity. But it doesn't necessarily have to be genealogy. But I would, they're sort of like a intuitive encyclopedia or an intuitive helper. So don't discard their presence like
Right.
the person before. The energies are right there, and it's co-creation. It's a co-creative. It's a conversation between both people and the energy spirits. So you ask and you receive, and you ask more and receive, or you ask for, should I go down this path to find this question? Because I think you give a lot of information to people. You uncover a lot of information, which helps people identify themselves. So I would also, you just, have a glass of wine and, write down a whole bunch of questions and ask them, and ask that they get that the answers are clear. But they're there. They're like your spiritual encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm. Anything from either one of you?
Well, I can't connect
That's okay.
to decide if who is her ascended masters, which ones. But I pulled 3 cards. I got Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. And I'm thinking that one of them was something about a woman, who really had something to do significantly with the earth, with
Gaia.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then this one, in the hand, the universe is your partner. So I'm thinking, worrying which ones are there, that's immaterial. The thing is, the universe it's got your back, And I drew, pay attention to your heart and soul. Physical and emotional feelings are divine guidance. And this is Scott's deck that he made. So I think that's a fairly cohesive message just reading off the cards.
Yep. Did you go there?
Yeah.
There did.
Yeah.
Yep.
At this point, I get confused.
It's the heat. It's the heat.
Oh no, my brain is frying. Hi, Carolyn.
Fried egg. This is your brain on heat. Fried egg.
They're not going to give me names. They're kind of going, no names. But they are reminding me. And a lot of times when I see the Ascended Masters, or what I call Ascended Master energy, a lot of times I see them in a group, it's like a council, and they're sort of working on, humanity's progress and all that. And so
Mhm.
they check in and out on a lot of us who are attuned and, what I'll call light workers and people who are, consciously focused on that, and they drop in and out. So in that respect, there's different ones that watch your progression
Right.
and see how you're doing. And if a name really resonates with you, then, it would be maybe to think about. But also, and the reason they're working with you is because they're helping guide you on your soul's journey and
Ooh,
keep
beautiful.
you on the path as much as possible. So, they're right there watching. There she goes. Oh, she needs to go this way, go to the left, go to the right, and kind of guiding you in that way. And then I drew the rat. It says, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. And that reminds me of what Kathleen was saying there.
Yeah. Mhm.
And there you go.
Awesome.
Did you go, Allie?
Yeah.
I also want, we're talking a lot about decisions, making decisions. And many times those spiritual masters and the guides are there to help us to make decisions, to help us with our free will choices. So it might not just be, about what you do, but it's also about how you decide to solve a problem, how you decide to approach a person, or whether you're going to get this tomato or that tomato at the market. And those energies, those ascended masters, or those energies around you are available to everybody in the chat, because I know everybody comes back quite a lot and is very spiritually aware, where if you learn how to listen for them, they can assist you in helping you make a decision with a good outcome. So
Mhm.
it's not just it's everyday stuff, and also, how you're going to confront your husband on leaving the car without any gas in it all the time. So
Good luck with that one.
yeah, okay, that just came to me because
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So Tony Stokes going into an unknown territory. Wonders if we have any messages from her biological dad, Peter Wall, who she's never met.
No, really. And he's passed probably.
I'm guessing.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm seeing a man who is not overly tall, not overly short, but average height. I'm seeing him that he's younger, that he has dark curly hair and a mustache. Um, I feel like he like to travel and have a good time and experience um, different things and different people. Highly intelligent, highly creative. Um, at the risk of sounding trite, he regrets not meeting you. He regrets not knowing about you. Um, if you look at yourself and your own creativity and how you ask questions and how you look at the world, that you share that in common. Um, I feel like there was something that I want to say a screw loose, but not really a screw loose. There was something that kept him moving um, forward and not backward.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
Um,
Who's next? Anybody?
Anything. I got nothing.
Okay. I've got something here, Tony. I've got here, go into whatever this is, he's saying, with sacred reverence. You have the key to unlock the door that you need. He wants you to go in with gratitude and reverence, almost as though you were walking into a sacred room. He says, I'm wishing you good luck. And he says, don't worry, abundance is near. So,
And
Yeah.
I'm also hearing the things that you love about yourself. Love all of yourself. Even though you didn't know me, I'm still there. By loving yourself, you're loving me.
Yeah, and I just hear him saying he was focused on the world. Here's the 8 of coins, but particularly this picture. It's like his focus was so much down in here that he didn't really have the focus for a child or for to even notice it. And it comes along with the 4 of coins. So just with like worldly things and earthly things, and it kind of took all of his focus. But he's also saying he regrets that because not having, he realizes that a relationship with you would have been better. And otherwise, it's like, it's a heartbreak when he looks at it from this side, that there was an opportunity to raise a child and, influence her.
Yeah.
He was glad you called him, though. Like right away at the very beginning, he came right forward and he said, "Oh, I'm so happy she called to me."
I laid down some cards on this, and look, I got the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. So that wishes about, because 9 of Cups is wishes about the past. They're heartbreaking, but they can give you the opportunity for healing. For
there you go.
this is the 10 of Pentacles. So what I think, I never could talk to him. I don't know why. But what I think, the gist of his message that he gave me through the cards was, hindsight's 2020, and I realized I missed out. Yeah.
Can you imagine getting to the other side, thinking that you've slid through this life, and even though you didn't confront some of the things you needed to, and then you get over there and you have to confront everything, including how everybody felt about what it is that you did, because when you go over there, you do have to go through that. Not only your part of it, but you feel how the other people felt. And there's so much regret. It's like, what the hell did I do that for? But I love that he came through. I love that he felt happy to be called in. Yeah. All right. Lupita would love a message from her guides.
That's a beautiful picture, Lupita.
It is, yeah. Well, Lupita, I don't know whether or not you are single. I don't know.
I got boyfriend.
I got the dating one.
Yeah, I got that too.
It says to be open to love,
Yep.
and healing of your heart. So maybe something happened before, or now you've got a new boyfriend, or there's something going on. And like I said, I don't know, and if they got that nailed that too, but the dating card came flying out here and said, be open to love and be open to feeling good again. That's what I'm getting.
I got boyfriend.
Ah,
That's what I said.
Okay.
I gotta go deeper. That's what I got. Boyfriend. I don't know whether if you have a boyfriend or you're going to meet one, but that's one glass of wine though.
You and your one glass of wine.
One glass of wine.
So you have a problem there, and so you keep telling.
Well,
just one.
They say that everybody looks good around closing time.
Some of us had to wait till closing time just because that is when we look the best.
That's right. Not Lupita, that's not for you. That was a joke from a past thing. But I got boyfriend. That's the word I got. So.
Well, I think that where you've got to trust yourself, you've got to trust your talents, and I mean earth ones as well as spiritual ones. You need to embrace you, the disowned part of you that you have kind of shut the door on, and that may be dating, because it a lot of times we get so involved that we just kind of close down one aspect of our lives, and trudge through carrying everybody's burdens until we can dump it. Well, I think it's about time for you dumped it and to go out and enjoy life, because that's what I mean. I heard joy, I heard self-expression, I heard disowned self, I heard, so I'm thinking that this is more about you having fun than it is about my soulmate. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
I mean,
take a date with yourself. Take a date with yourself.
Or they may be your soulmate. Yeah, but.
Okay, Lupita, just two big words that they keep going over and over in my head, so I'm going to say them out loud, is, oh wait, now I forgot them. No, wait. Keep the faith.
There you go.
Don't lose hope. It just says keep the faith. Don't feel forlorn or forsaken or something. Everything's going like it's supposed to. They're also reminding you, I don't know if you've been doing affirmations or, you've been noodling into meditation or just centering or, working with your chakra or something like that. But they're saying to continue with that. Also, I feel like saying affirmations or affirming who you are and repeating that to yourself, and because I get sound and affirmations both, so it feels like they're talking about that.
Awesome. And remember to keep them positive. I am that. I am wonderful. I am great. Yep. Go ahead, Kathleen.
Give and take. The Six of Pentacles. Give yourself a break, honey. I mean, it's the give and take to ourselves that we sometimes we treat everybody in the world with so much more fairness than
we do ourselves.
To ourselves.
True. Yep. You're absolutely right. All right, so we have one more question from Jan's Free, and then before we leave today, I want to give a collective, a reading for the collective, for the 4th of July weekend here in the United States, at least, or for the weekend wherever you are. So, Jan's free. I wonders if we have any messages from either guides or angels or both for July. Oh, wow. We always think that when we pull a card that we've already pulled today, that there must be something wrong. And usually what happens is, like Katie said earlier, that, we get that card anyway. So I'm just going to read it the way it is, Jan's free. We have here that you have potent powers, much like the dragon. Even in chaos, that you have these powers you can tap into in order to feel as though you can connect to what energies you need to connect with. Again, you get the microphone comes up, which is waiting to be heard. Maybe you're waiting to be heard. Maybe you're waiting for your guides to hear your guides, but you're on the right path. Enjoy it, because there's that cupcake again. You'll get personal satisfaction when you treat yourself to those things in life that you are called to do. So just enjoy it and take it as a part of what your self-care regimen should be.
And I'm getting intuitive clarity, because at first I saw water, I saw the ocean, and then I saw that you could see through the ocean, you can see all the pebbles beneath. And then when I asked what that was, I got intuitive emotional clarity and power. So I think you could either ask yourself, maybe you could pick out some good lottery numbers, but I'm feeling like this is a clarity for you. So trust what you're getting, because things are going to be very clear for you.
Mm-hmm.
You might have some good insights on the people around you, the people you interact with.
Yeah, I get, and maybe you won't relate to this, but I think it kind of comes up for all of us. This is the Seven of Wands, but sometimes how we can feel kind of isolated and alone, and like that people are against us, and we have to sort of, it's like, why do I have to defend who I am, or something like that? And sometimes just feeling overwhelmed by others. But the message from Spirit or from the guides is Three of Pentacles, which is we're in this together, we're on a team together, you got the experts on your side, and we'll help you move through everything. Just trust and allow us to work with you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Anything, Kathleen?
Oh yeah, I think that I've heard that the different things that I've heard were clarity. I think she needs some meditation, because she needs, or Jane's free, male or female, needs um, needs clarity on the situation. They need, um, it's like if they get into meditation, they're going to have clarity on something. And I think it is maybe like either a childhood hurt or trauma or something, but it's something from the past that just keeps eating at them. If when they get into meditation, that is going to they're going to transform themselves. They're going to I think heal something, some little part of that big thing that has been holding them back for so long. So
If I'm correct, and I'm not sure if I am, but if I'm correct, Jans Free lives in another country and it does not have a support system and or ability to find people of like mind, or maybe just hasn't had the opportunity. And so I may be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, Jans Free. I don't want to speak out of the other side of my mouth here, but I think that this has become the community and the trust is starting to build, and that's what you all have sort of seen, I think. So that's wonderful. Thank you for your affirmation, Lupita. Been married to the 30 years to accepting love and so on and so forth. So, maybe the dating and the love is self-love and dating yourself. Absolutely. That's wonderful. Connie B asks that everybody send her sister-in-law, Bernie, prayers and love. And I want to send that out to her. She just had a biopsy done, and God bless her. I hope all turns out well for Bernie. Yeah. All right. So a reading for the collective, everybody. Let's just have a weekend, whether it's a reading, a card, or if it's just a impression that you're getting that we need to focus on.
Okie dokie.
I'm getting personal power.
Okay.
Power of self. That who you are is just right, and that you are a powerful being and can change things in your life if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting a sense that everybody has their own individual power, that no one can take that away from you, and where you place your power is your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I just drew Curious Cat. And the first word is independence. For this Independence Day weekend, spontaneity and balance. It also says a hunter, protector, and friend. Summon the mystical magic. The mystical magic of nature. But the other thing I'm getting is, on the 4th of July and this Independence Day, just take a minute to align with human rights for all humans. Human rights for all humans. It don't matter what color, what sex, what age, what any country, what religion. Equal rights for all humans. Just remember that's what we came here to this country in the beginning to do, and that's what America's supposed to stand for. I don't know what the heck's going on right now, but we want to keep affirming that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of jumping off of Mark, because I use Scott's cards, and it's open your mind, learn daily, teach by experience. If we open our minds, it's easier. If you have an open mind, you can actually see some points, not all, some things I will never see, but in most arguments, you can see their point, but you can make your own. And that is cooperation. We may still argue, but I don't have to call somebody everything but a purple elephant to get him to understand my point, because I have an open mind. And learn daily. That is something that, we, by learning daily, we kind of keep alert enough so that we, notice if a car is coming at us and stuff like that, because it sharpens the mind.
Yep.
It honestly does. And teach by experience.
Absolutely.
It's not someone who has been through something. Like I had an NDE. Well, you teach by experience, because you know what it felt like. You know how you should move those gears. You know, and it's we need to teach by experience, not by route, because when we do the route thing, people aren't listening. So I think take some time and kind of think about that, because this weekend is democracy just darn near,
Dying.
KO'd,
Yep.
and
Yep.
we have proof of that.
Yep, we do.
So I think
Yep.
this 4th of July, we ought to have a little bit of thought about that.
Absolutely. And thank you, Valerie, too. We did talk about this, Valerie, in the very beginning about the planet being in the same configuration as it was on January 6th. So that's interesting. Okay, so I get bouquet, and we love to have a beautiful bouquet given to us. It makes us happy. We're wanting more, and it brings harmony and reconciliation and gratitude, because we're all going through the dark night of the soul with this country. Keep your Wi-Fi up. Keep your ears, I think of My Favorite Martian, which was an old show that used to be on in the 60s.
Yeah.
Uncle Martin. And he had little antennas that go up.
Yeah.
Keep your social network. Expand your social network. Make sure that you stay with those of like mind, and ask them for help if needed. But the guides want you to know that they're giving you flowers, and take time to smell them. It's very important. So thank you so much. And Jan's free. I'm sorry. She actually is a caregiver for her mother in California. I was way off, and I apologize for that. But everybody have a wonderful weekend ahead. And we'll see you here next week.
Different time, right?
Yeah, we're going to be here at a different time next week, just for next week. It will be, let's see, noon Pacific time, which is, no, that couldn't be right.
I think you
10
said
o'clock, 10 o'clock Pacific time, 11 Mountain, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll put it up so you'll see it. And if you click on it, it will send you the link to it. But just for next week. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Stay cool, everybody. Stay cool.
I want to know, Tony, I want to know who this guy with the dark hair and mustache that I saw. It might be a different, it bugs me now because I want to know who he is. But maybe next week.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's a brother or an uncle or something. All right.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Happy 4th.